GDP increased from 1000 rupee to 1200 rupees. Does that really mean the economy produced more? Not necessarily. Maybe production stayed the same and only prices increased. So how do economists find the truth? They use the GDP deflator. What is GDP deflator? GDP deflator is a measure of the overall price level in an economy. It tells us how much of the increase in GDP is due to higher prices rather than higher production. Why do we need GDP deflator? Nominal GDP can increase for two reasons: more production, higher prices. GDP deflator helps separate the price effect from the production effect. Formula: GDP deflator is equal to nominal GDP divided by real GDP times 100. Simple example. Suppose a country produced the same quantity of final goods and services in 2 years. Real GDP, base year prices, is equal to 1000 rupees. Nominal GDP, current year prices, is equal to 1200 rupees. So, GDP deflator is equal to 1200 divided by 1000 times 100 is equal to 120. What does 120 mean? Base year price index is equal to 100. Current year price index is equal to 120. This means the overall price level has increased by 20%. Since production remained the same in this example, the increase in nominal GDP is entirely due to higher prices. Easy story. Imagine the economy produced the same quantity of goods and services this year as last year. Last year, everything was worth 100 rupees. This year, the same output is worth 120 rupees. Nothing extra was produced, only prices increased. GDP deflator measures this overall increase in prices. GDP deflator versus CPI. GDP deflator covers all final goods and services produced within the country. Basket changes with current production. Measures economy-wide inflation. CPI covers goods and services purchased by consumers. Uses a fixed consumer basket. Measures consumer inflation. UPSC one-line definition. GDP deflator is a price index that measures the overall change in prices of all final goods and services produced within a country by comparing nominal GDP with real GDP. Remember, nominal GDP is equal to current prices. Real GDP is equal to base year prices. GDP deflator is equal to measures overall price level. GDP deflator separates the effect of price increase from the effect of production increase.